Welcome inside the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center for your post-game report here at the desk. I'm your host, Ryan McNamara. St. Cloud State takes 5-2 the victory over Western Michigan in Game 1 of the best-of-3 series to open up the NCHC tournament. The Huskies came on late. They were able to take an early lead, but then fully poured it on in that third period. Let's jump straight into the highlights because this was a fun one. Not without action, as early on the Broncos made some noise. Remember, they come into this one winning against Miami, Ohio in 2 straight games, a sweep for them, and they started off hot, they thought. Posh caught lacking by Minnesota native Alex Bump, but this was later reviewed and called a no-goal after a challenge, a missed hand pass. Looking for more are the Broncos, but the Huskies able to kill off a power play, and they bounce back in that first period, looking for their first win in March. 12 minutes down in the first period, and Josh Lidke sends it into Mr. Rogers, makes it his neighborhood. Jack gives the Huskies a 1-goal lead. Now the Husky defense reads this breakaway perfectly in the second period. Carl Falk there to break up the play, but it's defense into offense for St. Cloud State. Kyler Kupka, one of the top scorers on this Husky roster in the regular season, cannot finish here against Cameron Rowe. It's still a 1-goal game. The Huskies would not go down quietly in that second period, though. We talked about how Tyson Gross has grown so dramatically in his freshman season. 5 points in his last 4 games, thanks to potting that goal to put the Huskies up by 2, working into the final 20. Shorthanded once again, the Huskies. My, oh my, Vidi Miettinen off a perfect pass from Jack Peart. He gets his 18th goal this season. The Huskies in the driver's seat. It's 3-0, but Alex Bump, coming off a power play, would not go down quietly himself. He had some action early, and he potted one here. It's 3-1. The Huskies lead, but now just by 2. And just a moment later, the home state looks good on Alex Bump. The Burnsville native gets another. That's 3 goals in 3 games here at the Herb Brooks National Hockey Center for Bump this season. Now it's 3-2, but all the momentum for the Broncos would be taken out on this play. A brutal hit from Chad Hillebrand put Joe Molinar on the ice. A 5-minute major for the Huskies to end this one, and they took full advantage. Less than a minute into the power play, Mason Sulquist pots one on a redirect, and here it's Sulquist finding Miettinen, finding Josh Lidke, who adds a goal to his tally today. It's 5-2, our final. He puts that one in late, and the Huskies take this one convincingly in Game 1. It was even in shots on goal, 29-28, as the Broncos tried to make a comeback late. The Huskies would not relinquish. A dominant day on the dot in the second and third periods for St. Cloud State, 33-27 in total. Mason Sulquist, a great day, had 10 face-off wins through the first 2 periods. Now, we'll move on to Game 2. We won't have to wait long, less than 24 hours. A 6:07 puck drop. Huskies, Broncos, Game 2 coming tomorrow.